Shabbat Shalom from Temple Concord. It's a gorgeous summer day and there are some clouds in the sky, but it's one of these pretty days outside, which stands in sharp contrast to a section in the Torah portion that talks about God's presence with the people in the wilderness. They talk about how God appeared as a cloud by day and fire by night, and the cloud would encompass everybody, and when the cloud came, they knew they had to stand still. Imagine what it would be like, well, I don't have to imagine that hard, if we were filled with clouds all the time. We feel that in February every year when it's clouds everywhere and we don't see the sunshine, and we all do become a little bit more sedentary. And then sooner or later the clouds lift and the sun shines and we get moving again. For our ancestors in the wilderness, the cloud was lifted and there would be a fire at night. That's a slightly different image, but the same principle holds, that once the cloud finally lifts, then the people get up and get moving and the journey continues on. And so it is with us. On cloudy days, sometimes we sit still, but sooner or later the sun peeks through, and we know it's time to get moving, time to go on to the next thing. The bright, pretty flowers that are blooming beckon us and call us, and the daylight and the sunlight come and say, it's time, come outside, do things, and we start moving forward. And so our natural world and the Torah portion actually come together in a really interesting way. I hope you'll celebrate that connection between the natural world and the Torah portion with us this Shabbat. We have a very special Shabbat planned. Friday evening we're going to be using the Union Prayer Book, which was the mainstay for the largest section of the 20th century here at our congregation. It was used roughly from about 1915, 1920 until about 1975 or so, and it is a wonderful, glorious prayer book to use. We'll have beautiful music accompanying the service. That will be Friday night at 6 o'clock. Saturday morning, we have services at 11. We'll be celebrating the bar mitzvah of Logan Apedisano, preceded, of course, by Torah study at 10. And during the coming week, we switch over to summer hours and to summer things going on, and we're looking forward to our summer concerts and our summer series of services outside. Lots going on to enjoy the beautiful sunlight. For now, though, take a moment to enjoy the lifting of those clouds, to enjoy the lifting of the gray that surrounds us and that is replaced by the beauty of colors. Imagine what it must have felt like for our ancestors to see that shock of color after being surrounded by clouds. Together we can celebrate that beauty and live a piece of the Torah portion just by enjoying the natural world. Shabbat Shalom for now. Look forward to seeing you at the temple.